Cuando soy nueva en un lugar, lo que me hace sentir más insegura es el tema de ser una mujer sola en el mundo. I guess acceptance.
No saber el idioma me pone nerviosa.
A gente sente muita falta da casa da gente, do país da gente, né?
I don't necessarily ever feel insecure.
Je ne ressentais pas de l'insécurité, c'est plus de l'excitement.
I don't know, nothing made me feel insecure.
When I was 19, I moved to Paris without knowing a single word of the language or a single person.
Wow! Isn't she pretty? C'est Paris.
I was so excited for the adventure that I was taking, this leap of confidence that I was very proud of. But then, as soon as I got comfortable, as soon as I settled, maybe a month in, I felt like I wasn't living the proper Paris life because I didn't have any French friends. I didn't know where to go to get the cool drinks or meet the cool people or go out to the cool clubs. I didn't know anything. I felt separated and disconnected. Then, as time went on, I got better at French, I had some friends, I felt good about the friends that I had, and I went and I got myself a job. I was working as a hostess, and I was speaking French every day. I was friends with the bartenders and the waiters and the chefs, and they were all born and raised in France. And suddenly my life became very routine. I would wake up late because I was out late the night before. I would go to work. I would get off work, we would go out for a drink, we would go out after, and then I would get home and I would sleep in because I was tired. And one night, we all went out for a drink as we usually did, and one of the guys in our friend group had started to get pretty aggressive with me and my girlfriend. And then at the end he said, "And if Eden understood even a single word of that, I will be so surprised I'll jump in the Seine." And I sat there like, wow. You can travel halfway across the world just to realize that there are assholes everywhere. I really spent 2 years trying to integrate myself into a local community. I was no longer being an explorer or an adventurer. That chapter of my life was beautiful, but I realized that I wanted to leave. And I didn't want to keep feeling the need to be accepted by a certain group of people. And that I wanted to find my community. And so I went home. Even though I felt like I didn't have necessarily the experiences that I wanted to, I felt like I had the experiences I needed to have. And I was ready to start a new chapter.
Alors moi, ce qui me fait me sentir à la maison, c'est vraiment mes amis.
I feel at home when I feel at ease.
My relationship with my wife, I've been married, believe it or not, I've been married 47 years.
Es donde ella encuentra la paz.
O cheiro da comida, né? O cheiro da sua casa, dos seus filhos, do seu companheiro, né?
Há uns meses atrás, eu vivi uma experiência bem negativa no lugar onde eu estava morando, mas que me fez parar para pensar em muita coisa. Era um sábado de manhã. A proprietária do lugar que eu morava pediu para eu liberar o quarto naquele dia. A história é bem mais longa do que isso, com muitas reviravoltas, mas eu decidi que eu não vou mais ficar gastando meu tempo com essa história, mas sim com o que de fato eu aprendi com ela. E o fato é que, em menos de 48 horas, eu organizei uma mudança, achei um lugar para morar e desfiz uma mudança, sem nenhuma organização ou planejamento. Eu acho que tem muita coisa que dá pra tirar dessa história. A gente é capaz de muita coisa que nem imagina. Se adapta, chora um pouquinho, mas depois dá um jeito. No Brasil a gente diz que brasileiro não desiste nunca. Mas eu acho que o que mais ficou na minha cabeça, depois dessa saga toda, foi essa ideia de pertencimento, de se sentir em casa. A proprietária do quarto que eu morava pediu pra eu sair de casa. Mas na real, eu acho que eu nunca me senti em casa ali. E eu precisei sair de lá pra me dar conta do quão desconfortável eu tava. Porque a gente vai se adaptando, a gente vai se moldando à vida do outro, podando as pontinhas pra caber da rotina da outra pessoa, pra não incomodar, pra não se fazer notar. E quando vê, a gente tá toda torta dentro de uma forma que não é nossa. Eu precisei sair de lá e encontrar uns amigos brasileiros que vieram passar uns dias aqui comigo pra me lembrar que gosto tem a intimidade, que cheiro que tem, sabe? Eles chegaram aqui e depois de 5 minutos eu percebi e falei: ah, então é isso que é se sentir em casa, agora que eu lembrei. Eu acho que a vida não faz sentido sem intimidade. Sem uma amiga confidente ou sem alguém que a gente possa dar um abraço de vez em quando. Na real, eu acho que é isso. Eu acho que casa, pra mim, é abraço.
Eu mudei a primeira mudança porque me casei.
Better life opportunities.
Para trabalhar.
Il n'y avait plus rien qui me faisait vibrer, j'avais vraiment envie de sortir de ma zone de confort, pouvoir me prouver à moi-même de ce que j'étais capable et voilà.
ये समंदर लगभग दुनिया के हर कोने में फैला हुआ है। ये जहाँ पे भी जाता है खुद को उस सीमा, उस देश के अकॉर्डिंग ढाल लेता है। जब भी मैं इसे देखता हूँ, कहीं न कहीं इसमें मैं खुद की जर्नी को देख पाता हूँ, जो मैंने जिया है, जो मैं जी रहा हूँ। मैं यूनिटी इन डाइवर्सिटी स्लोगन से पहचाने जाने वाले देश इंडिया में पैदा हुआ। अपनी एक्सपर्टीज, अपनी नॉलेज को बढ़ाने के लिए 1 साल पहले मैं यूएसए में आ पहुंचा। यूं तो सच है कि मैं एक यूनिटी इन डाइवर्सिटी वाले देश से आता हूं, पर यूएसए का कल्चर मेरे लिए एक शौक था। मैं यहाँ के कल्चर को समझने की फिराक में जूझने लगा। मेरे लिए मेरी पढ़ाई, जिस मकसद से मैं यहाँ आया था, वो कहीं ना कहीं सेकेंडरी होने लगा। फिटिंग माई शू इन द कल्चर एंड डीलिंग विद द पीपल बिकम्स माई प्रायोरिटी। और कहीं ना कहीं मुझे यकीन है कि मैं एक दिन पूरा सीख जाऊंगा। दूसरे देश के इस कल्चर में आकर के बसना, रहना, ये एक प्रोसेस ऑफ माइग्रेशन है और ये हमने खुद चुना है, ये मैंने खुद चुना है। सो जब तक ख्वाब हैं आप माइग्रेट करेंगे।
I would say connection is making a choice every day to put yourself out there, to connect.
Para mí conectividad es encontrar realidades distintas y adaptarse al medio y aceptar la realidad como ella es. No hay otra.
It's that ability to see each other really just as you are, with nothing else, nothing hidden, no secret agenda. And you can just be your purest version of yourself.
其实这并不是我第一次独自在外学习生活。上一次我来到美国上夏校， 虽然只有短短的6周，但却改变了我很多很多。我印象最深的一件事情，应该就是有一次我生病了，然后那天我记得在急诊待到了凌晨1点吧才回家，然后真的很痛苦。那一天就是因为你没办法行动，然后身边又没有别人，所以就是什么事情都只能靠你自己。我也是过了很多天才敢把这件事情告诉父母，我特别怕他们会担心，因为其实在中国有一句俗话讲，叫做报喜不报忧。其实在这6周之前，我还觉得自己是个小孩，跟成年人一点关系都没有，但是到旅行结束的时候，仔细回想，我做了很多是我当时想都不敢想的事情。比如说我们从拉斯维加斯搭陌生人的车回到市中心，我觉得我更有勇气去探索成年人的世界了，更有勇气去做一个能为自己负责任的大人了。所以现在我选择又回到这个地方，我觉得我属于能够让我成长的地方。
Mi vida siempre fue una mudanza de lugar, de cultura y de hábitos.
It was a huge change for me, but I have to say it was actually one of the best changes that I had in my life.
There's less of a community feeling when you move to an unknown.
Ia ter que fazer tudo de novo, criar todo relacionamento novo, mas é muito bom.
Coexisting with the diversity of different human beings, different ethnicity.
We don't always think alike, but connection is what makes you finally understand the other person.